Hello everyone. In this lecture, we are going to see the types of sensors and which sensors we are going to use from the different categories of the sensors. There are initially two types of sensors, analog and digital. From name itself, you can say that output signal analog is given by analog sensor and digital is given by digital sensor. And transmission, nothing but speed of signals. Uh, those are lower for analog sensor and digital sensor can be transmitted to up to far distances too. That's the reason you can see here. Transmission distance is far for digital and low for analog. That's the reason price of digital sensor is also higher and analog sensors are lower. But nowadays, what we are using in the current trends are mostly digital. Analog sensors have become very less in real life applications. And one more thing is that f- uh, com- compensation function is present for digital sensor, whereas for analog it is not possible. And digital sensors are consistent and they are very accurate in providing the proper output, whereas analog can't provide that one. But now we are going to see what sensors we are going to use in the upcoming lectures. And I have classified here analog as well as digital. Analog sensors which we are going to use in the upcoming classes are: one is LDR, it is light dependent resistor, and one more is LM35. It is this is related to temperature sensor. And LDR, from name itself you can understand that light dependent resistor. Based on the sunlight intensity, value is calculated, and based on that we are going to control the on and off LED. And next one is LM35. uh, LM35 is a linear monolithic sensor. It is completely for based on temperature, and these both are the analog sensors. And in digital, we are going to use many sensors. First one is IR. IR is nothing but infrared radiation. It transmits and also receives the IR radiations, infrared radiations. It is one of the digital sensor and we are going to use for motion detection. And there is also another motion detection sensor that we are going to use is PIR motion detection sensor. And next coming to one more is DHT sensor. This DHT sensor is nothing but a digital humidity and temperature sensor. DHT11 we are going to use. 22 is also popular. You can use any of the sensor. And one more is ultrasonic sensor we are going to use. Ultrasonic sensor. Yeah. These are the sensors we are going to use. And coming to some of the RFID and those are going to operate on radio frequency. For that, there is no usage of any analog sensor, or we can't even directly say that it is a digital sensor. But we are going to make use of only the digital pins for RFID. Yes, these are all the complete list of sensors we are going to use in all the experiments. Hope you all understood. And in the next video lecture, we are going to start one by one. And last one, which we are going to discuss, is RFID. And also, before RFID, we are going to do smart lighting system. For that smart lighting system, we are going to use in two ways. One, we are going to make use with ultrasonic sensor, and one is without ultrasonic sensor. And again, in that, we are going to classify what sensors to be used. One we will use with IR and one more LDR. LDR is mandatory because we are going to make use of it for controlling the light. And the reason why I am using IR is if we use only LDR, whenever darkness comes, the lights will be on. But it should not happen. Whenever a person is there and darkness, then only it should on. That is the main purpose of smart streetlight system. And we are going to use IR as well as PIR, but not both together, as these both are used for motion detection. And in the upcoming classes where we are going to focus on sending data to cloud, there we are going to make use of any of the sensors, but we are not going to consider both sensors of same type. If I am using LM.5, I won't be using DHT11 and vice versa. So in the next lecture, we are going to begin with the digital sensor motion detection. That is, first one will be with IR and second one will be with PIR. That's all for this lecture. Thank you.